Welcome back to Property Couple, everyone. My name is AK and
I'm
Lia is behind the camera.
Yo, yo, yo.
And today we're talking about property viewings.
Good morning, guys. It's Property Couple here.
Hello.
We're currently standing in my little project room outside, which you might have seen on my other channel. It's still not quite there yet, but it's coming along nicely. Got a sofa coming in a couple of days. You're going to be here to pick up the sofa, Atch, when they come?
Yeah.
I hope so.
I think so.
In this video, we wanted to show you around a property that we viewed just the other day. And whilst we're there showing you the property, we wanted to chat about some of the things we look for in a property before we go looking around and then when we go on the viewing as well.
We haven't been on a property viewing in quite a long time, so I feel a little bit rusty. First thing is you've got to know what your strategy is. So for us, we've been working on an HMO strategy, so house of multiple occupancy. So we're getting kind of familiar with that now, so I know exactly what type of property I need. We've been going for a small HMO, so that's a 4-bed. But we've been doing a 4-bed and a 4-bath. Can I just say, every time I say bath, a lot of people are like, bath or bath? Bath or bath? It's bath.
Either or comes out of my mouth. I never know what's going to come out.
So we actually buy 3 beds and then we convert them to a 4-bed, 4-bath HMO. So usually what we do is we look for a shared alleyway in between the houses. So these are a row of terrace houses, so mid-terrace, and it has a shared alleyway. The reason for that is because that shared alleyway leads to the kitchen, and that will then become the main entrance for the tenant, because we block up the front door, because that then changes into like a front bedroom. That's how we create the front room, the front bedroom, and then we have a middle room, which is usually a communal space, and a kitchen, and then upstairs we've been putting 3 bedrooms. Now in our latest project we've actually changed this completely, and we've put 2 bedrooms downstairs, 2 bedrooms upstairs. However, we know what this model is now, so that's what we're looking for. Let's cut to the viewing, we'll show you what happened. We were like, been out of the game for a while, or like not really doing many viewings because we've been so busy just cracking on with current projects, but it's nice to actually go around and look at houses and just think, like, honestly, before I got into property, I didn't give a shit about property. Like when mum, I remember my mum being like, oh, look at this house, blah, 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 and I'd be like,
I don't care.
Honestly, it's like, you couldn't have told me something less boring. Like, yeah. Now it's like madness.
Now you like live, breathe, sleep bricks.
Not ridiculous.
Bricks, you know. Just on a roof check, and by roof check I mean look at the roof and see if it looks ridiculous. See how bad it looks compared to the other roofs in the area. So on the same like row of terrace houses, that roof doesn't look too bad.
And the outside of the property doesn't look bad.
It doesn't actually look that bad from the outside, does it?
Just a little clue that I always look out for is this is 100% a probate sale. I guarantee when I ask the agent, is this a probate, she's going to say yeah, because you can see the handles outside the door, which indicate like an old person was living there. It's pretty sad, really, when you think about it.
It is.
Yeah.
This was the front room, which we would turn into a bedroom. This is, you can see there, that's the accessible bed that the person was living in downstairs, because you've got the bathroom downstairs in these properties. That's quite normal for terraces in parts of the north of the UK and the Midlands to have these bathrooms downstairs. Then you go up some very steep stairs, which we would obviously be changing because they won't be HMO compliant. And look at this shoddy work here on the electrics. The agent actually told us they'd done a rewire, but it looks like it's been done really badly. That would all get looked at. This would all kind of go back to brick and be done and be all compliant. Next room, this is the second big bedroom. No problems with this, really. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any huge structural cracks. I'm not seeing damp. It's all looking all right on the surface. And then this is the smallest room here. This is usually one that we put a single bed in, or in our latest, we've actually made part of a bedroom. Garden looks like it's in a good way. Neighbours look nice and tidy. So that was pretty much it with this one.
Just come out the viewing and I actually smell of cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's like one of my pet peeves, because obviously the person that lived in that house obviously smoked, the walls were yellow. You know, you can see the outline of like the paintings and things that were on the wall. It was savage.
I really wanted to open the windows when I was in there. I was like, and I kept going like that, and I was like, Leah, just behave. Like, I don't want them to think I'm a fussy buyer.
The next thing we do is we look for demand. You know, are there people within the area that are looking for these single rooms? In our scenario, we look for working professionals, people who are working in local businesses, warehouses, hospitals. They might have moved out from home, they want to try and get started and get their own independence, stuff like that. So that's what we focus on. Once you know the type of property you're looking for, you know exactly the type of person you're looking for, then you've kind of qualified that demand. Then it's about working out the numbers. How much is the deposit? How much is the refurb? And then you go through that process. We're already going into these viewings knowing what we're going to offer.
With these properties, as Ash said, we're looking at 3-bed terrace houses with a shared alleyway that can be then converted into a 4-bed, 4-bathroom, small house of multiple occupancy. And because that's been the way our strategy's been going so far, we know that if we don't take on this project, we could project manage the same copy and paste project for somebody else and charge them a sourcing fee and a project management fee to do what we've done for us, but for them. So the property that we viewed in this video, there's a few options here. We could put an offer in and the offer could get accepted. And then if the offer gets accepted, we've then got, I think, 30 days to sell it to somebody else. But we've already got a queue of people lined up that want the project. So it's just about us getting the offer accepted and going through the motions with the agent as if we were buying it ourselves. But then when it comes down to the solicitors speaking and people exchanging contracts, it's not us, it's going to be the person we've project managed for and the seller. So that's kind of what we've been doing. AK's been doing some sourcing behind the scenes.
We do all the hard work.
Yeah, you've done a few little sourcing jobs, which has been a great way of like getting some extra pockets of cash just coming into our business. So yeah, we just wanted to share that because there's quite a lot of stuff that, you know, maybe we go and look at a property but it's not quite right for us, or we haven't got the capital at the moment to do it, so someone else might want to do it. The good thing about all of this is that because of this track record that we do have with our projects so far, and because of the visibility we've shown on YouTube, people can see what it was and what it has become. So I feel like that's really helped us get a bit of street cred, I think. Just so people are like, oh, it was that and now it's this and it rents for that, and you're like, yeah, do you want one of them for yourself? Usually people are very keen for it.
Another interesting thing is actually not everyone is interested in property. Like, we've got people who like actually don't want to own a property and they just want to invest their money. So if these particular projects don't work for us, like Leah's saying, there's people that want to take these properties off us because we've done the hard work of negotiating, you know, the prices. We've worked out all the numbers. You know, they're great returns. But actually, not everyone wants to own a property and not everyone cares about property. This is another thing where, you know, people just want to get a return on their money. And actually, that's an interesting thing that we've learned. That's an interesting skill that we've learned. You know, using investors' money to create these deals to make a win-win situation where they win because they get a fixed return and we win because we're able to build the portfolios.
Yeah, that's a really good point, because you've got some people that are just like, oh, I've got the money to do the deposit and the refurb, but I actually don't want any involvement at all with property. In fact, they just want to be really hands-off with it. They just want to put their money somewhere and know that their money is not locked up, it's not rotting in their bank account, it's like in an asset that's working for them, and then it's generating more money that they're getting paid from that. So that's just an interesting thing that we've noticed along the way, that there really are people out there with money just sat in their bank account doing nothing, and it's been really amazing to get connected with these people because now we're making their money do something for them and we're getting a little bit of money as well for doing the legwork. All in all, yeah, we just wanted to talk about what we look for on these viewings, and if it's not right for us, who it might be right for, and a few of the things that goes on in our minds when we're looking at a property, not just simply calling up, viewing it, and then having to think about it. So we hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for watching. We are Property Couple / Property Couple UK on social media. Go check out our links below and we will see you in the next one. Bye!